John Sidney Bailey II, assistant pastor, Fresh Fire Worship Center. Of course, you know that been preaching almost 19 years. Owner and operator at Bailey's Hair Creations. Been cutting hair in probably 30 some years. So about 12, maybe 13 years old. But I've been a professional probably right at close to 20 years old. I definitely would have to say between the ages of about 9 and 15. Yes, ma'am. Wife's calling. Yeah. Anyway, but both my parents had a really bad alcohol problem. I grew up in an alcohol ridden house. Drugs, different things like that were around, and had to grow up pretty fast. Actually, both my parents were sent off to detox when I was very young, and it separated me and both my brothers and sisters. Well, my older brothers and sisters, which are twins, they were gone in the house anyway. But I was sent to stay with some cousins and stuff who really didn't like me. And my little brother and sister would stay with my grandmothers, and so that was probably about one of the toughest times. I was real upset with my parents. I was real upset with them. But they could have done a whole lot better than that. That's why I'm busy trying to explain to friends, you know, just like we had no lights one time. Lights was cut off. It was the middle of winter. We hadn't had no hot water, heating pots and pans, you know, so we get warm. Brush our teeth with baking soda, you know, toothpaste, bathing in cold water, you know, borrowing deodorant from friends and things like that, you know. Going to the store, getting meat scraps, because they used to be able to get meat scraps, stuff like that. I didn't have any food. We struggled a little bit. I'm still trying to do sports and athletics and stuff then, and going through a lot. Getting off school bus, parents laying out in the yard sometimes, drunk, carrying the house. Got hurt a little bit. Got some fights over that. You know, and make you pretty ugly. You deal with something like that, and didn't get suspended. Praise God. But that was real hurtful. In the school who went 12 years without ever missing a day. Give me 1 second. That's one of our church members. Hello? Hey, baby. How you doing, girl? All right, everything's going all right with you. How's Michael doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, just checking him out. Just gonna check him out, make sure everything's working good. Hey, I'm coming over there tomorrow. I think my wife may be there tonight. I'm coming over there tomorrow. I'm just checking on you. You know, I've been praying for you. You've been on my mind. I didn't have your number. I got your number from my wife. But I'm gonna hit you back. I love you. You keep your head up. You hear me? Okay. All right. I look forward to see you tomorrow. All right. Bye. But it's pretty ugly. I stayed in there probably about a week. I called, made a phone call. Mom was on the phone. I told her where I was. And she was sober at this particular time. But that was a rarity then, man. Just didn't have no guidance. Didn't have, you know, you left me free to do whatever else I was doing. You know, hey, why now? Why you don't correct me when I'm wrong? You wasn't around to correct me then. You know, I hung out 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, the heck with homework. I wasn't thinking about it. I would rush. I'd take 20, 30 minutes and put anything on the paper I could. Jail. You know, I called my mother. You know, Dad's like, nah, don't get that boy out. So let him sit in there. And she didn't come get me. Been in jail. He said, no. He said, I don't ever want to see you back in the courtroom again. He said, otherwise, this will be thrown on the record saying whatever else that somebody would want to give you. He said, you'll do the time for it. This past day, he said, you walk out, he said, you're going to jail 4 days, but you won't have a record. And I've never been to jail again. So it's like if someone could hook 1,000 battery cables up to you and charge you, to like hit you with it, that's the kind of shock I had, because my cousins were putting, because when I'm looking at these guys just stab this man, I mean, in and out, in and out, in and out, and you could hear him coughing, and he was throwing up hunks of stuff, and it's probably parts of stomach, intestines, where I don't know, but every time he took a breath or whatever, blood chunks and stuff just came out, and I remember when they were like, man, they said like, let's go, I said, go. And it's almost like we were just here at the wall. There was a dumpster right there, and they were guys like turning and looked at us, and they kept doing what they were doing. Like, man, what y'all looking at? That 2 or 3 seconds, it's like I was just shocked. I was stiff as a board. Never seen anything like that. And that became that of the norm. Seeing something like that go down, or someone getting shot, boom, boom, boom. And